boy Richie back at it again with another video. I want to thank every one of you guys right now for watching the channel right now. And if you're new to the channel, you just discovered who I am, make sure you smash the thumbs up and also click that subscribe button under the video to the side. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so every time I pop a video, you'll be the first one to be alerted when a video drops. Right now, man, I'm just on my way to work as usual, everyday thing, and I'm driving my car, and I haven't really gave you guys too much insight about how does it feel having the cold air intake for driving so many miles with it now in my car. This is my daily driver as well as we speak, but it drives so amazing. Like, you really feel the extra little power that the cold air intake gives you, and it sounds just more meaner. It just sounds more doper. As you can hear, the air gets sucked up from outside, but you can hear the inside of the car. And one thing I did learn about the car with the intake, the cold air intake, is that it doesn't. It's kind of hard to tell how loud it really is when you're inside your own car. But multiple of my friends drove near me, they said that it's actually loud as hell. They said like the car sounds super hungry for like power. So that's a great feeling for me, and that's a good thing to hear, because that's what I want to have, that sound. And it's like when you're inside the vehicle, you really can't get that type of vibe with the car, but the car rolls smooth. I noticed that it does shit, let me get over. I've noticed that it do take a lot more gas than normal. I mean, not a lot of gas, but it does take more gas than normal, than a stock Honda gas tank would normally like go out. But other than that, I mean, you gotta think about it. The more power you put to your car, the more gas is gonna be gone. So if you got a Honda for economic purposes, saving gas and stuff, don't mod your engine up, because it will slowly start disappearing, because the more power you put in, it takes up more of the gas. But it drives real well. I love this car. Like I said many times, I love this car. I would never trade this car. This is a car that I'm going to keep forever until something happens. But I love this car. I would never get rid of it. It's the best ideal daily driver car. I mean, it exceeds the expectations when you want a daily driver. This is by far the best hatchback in the market, period. Like, any of the Civics, whether you get a Type R or if you get the 1010 hatchbacks, you're gonna be set. Like, it's really, the thing I like about this car is that it doesn't look like a hatchback. I am not a fan of hatchback cars in general. I don't like how hatchbacks look. From the back of it, they look weird. That's just my preference. But with this car, it sold me because I loved how the car looks. It looks super aggressive from the front, which Honda really stepped their game up on. And I say that multiple times in multiple videos. But the back of the car, it doesn't look like a hatchback. And the cool thing is, the front of the car looks like an SI, and you will never tell until you see the car from a different angle. Then you be like, all right, that's a hatchback, or that's a Honda SI. But this car is actually the best car you can get in the market. Best on fuel economy, as far as most of all hatchbacks goes. That's not a hybrid, just all engine, 4-cylinder. This is one of the greatest cars to get. If you're looking for a car that really drives real well and you just want to have fun in driving the car, this is by far the best car. And I'm not being biased, because I wouldn't even bought this car. I took it on the test drive, and I knew this was the one for me when the day of me buying this car. It's a fun car, and once you start really doing things to it, start fixing and upgrading your engine and modding it up, you'll see the difference. What I'm talking about, it's really a real fun car. I love this car, and I'm glad that I'm making it a daily driver. And you know, I'm trying to get over. I'm over here going to San Francisco. Damn, the excitement I get in this car is it's incredible, man. You know, I had this car for a year now, over like a year and 2 months, going on 3 months, a year and 3 months. By far, this is one of the best cars, and the experience I get in this car non-stop is just enjoyment, man. Enjoyment every day. Well, besides me modding my car up to where it is now and how I did it before and stuff like that, just having it stock, it's really a cool car. It's really, I mean, you get what you pay for. You're not paying that much money like that, but you are paying anywhere from, if you get a brand new one, you could be spending anywhere from, for a sport model, anywhere from $26,000 to $29,000, depending on the dealer, depending on, you know, every dealership is different. So, but it all depends. But I mean, honestly, for the price of what you're paying for this car, you're getting a great car, one of the best cars with safety. Honda really perfected that. That's something that they really been aiming for. And since I've been a salesman for Honda for a couple of months, I learned so much about the car, and I learned so much about the company. So they really all about the safety of the person that's driving the car. The car is not built cheaply as far as accidents goes. Like if an accident compared to another random car, you will be more safer in a Honda, which is crazy. It's crazy. I learned a lot about this car. But like I said, this car is by far the best car. I'm happy with my decision. I mean, a few things I will say that people would want to mod when they first get a car, because I always get that question. A lot of people DM me on Instagram. They ask me like, hey Rich, what is the first suggestion? I just bought a car. What do you think would be like the coolest first mod? And me personally, I don't like really answering that question, because I feel like everybody, you know, like, I feel like whatever you find the main problem, not main problem, but the main thing you would like to see different on your car, that's the way you should go about getting a modification. But to me, the car drives, like I said, excellent. I love the car. I'm glad I have it. Hold on one second, I hit the toe. Alrighty. How you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, sir. You have a blessed one. Here we go. Oh my God. Now you guys heard that. It sounds crazy. It sounds amazing. The power, the air that gets sucked up in the car air intake. But like I said, back to what I was saying, a lot of people ask me what is like the best first modification. I mean, it's all on your preference. That's why I don't really like to answer that type of question. But I mean, for me, one of the first things I had to do was get my exhaust. I had to get the exhaust done. Thank God I have a sponsor. So that's the first thing I could recommend. Well, I should recommend, honestly, because these 10th gen Hondas, from the Type R to the Civic hatchbacks to the SIs, these cars, even the regular Honda coupes and Accords, anything 10th gen, they are not built to be loud. Like, honestly, these cars are not built to be loud. So when you get it stock, you're gonna feel like you're driving an electric car. Like, let's put it like that. It was too fucking quiet. And me coming from a Mustang and then modifying a modified muffler, straight pipe Mustang, that shit was loud as fuck. But it was just a difference when I got in this car. It was too fucking quiet. Like, it was so quiet I could hear the air outside. So that's one of the biggest downfalls with this car. If you into, like, you know, just the overall package of a car, if you like noise, this is not the car to get. But like I said, if you're gonna do a modification, you all good. But normally, it's still not gonna be, even with a modification with your car, it's still not gonna be super loud like a lot of these cars out here in these streets. And but it's cool. You get a distinct sound, which is like a great sound. It's not too crazy and it's not too raggedy. It's just a perfect sound for this car. But like I said, overall, these cars are not meant to be very loud. And I'm on the Bay Bridge right now as we speak, which is cool. But it drives good. It drives cool. I mean, like I said, that would be the first thing I would say to get done. And another preference I would say is tinting your windows, of course. I mean, when you tint these cars, I notice with these cars, even just stock, if you haven't changed nothing, because these cars are really nice when they stock. But when you tint the window, it just changes the dynamic of the car. Like, it just makes the car look so much meaner. Like, real talk, it really looks much meaner. So I do recommend people to get tinted windows, man. But I mean, it's all on your preference. It's all whatever you like. I mean, whatever you want to do to your car. But for me, I think the first thing I did was my exhaust, and then I did my tinted windows, just to give it that aggression look and sound. But like I said, overall, this car is a great car. I think if you really want to have something fun to drive, this car is really fun to drive. And especially when you start doing modifications to the engine, you can really feel the difference. And that's why for me, I didn't want to, and I said this from the beginning of all my videos when I first got this car, I didn't want to mod this car super fast like I could have had done. I want to take my time and enjoy my ride. I don't want to just like rush the build and then I just fall out of love with it, you know what I'm saying? Just because. But enjoy your car for the, take your time with your build. I mean, if you got all the money, you want to do all that, then go ahead and do what the fuck you want. But like for me, I just want to enjoy my ride. I mean, I drive this every day. I racked up more miles than a normal person would do in a year. I put a lot of miles on my car, but I bought this car for that purpose, to drive and to go places, to travel, which I have been doing with my car, which I put a lot of miles on my car. But it's a great car overall. Like, your insurance wouldn't be as high, even though it's a sport, but it's considered an economic car. So when an economic car, you're not going to be paying too much on the car insurance. And like I said, it's a fun car to drive. It's not the fastest car in the world, but it's one of the best fucking cars to drive, and a very great returns. That's why I'm like, shit, if you guys ever want to get on the track, go get you a Honda Civic Hatchback, man. It's by far the best looking hatchback out in the market right now as we speak, my opinion. But it just looks way more better than a lot of these hatchback cars. For its competitors, this car looks better than other hatchbacks, in my opinion. And it doesn't even look like a full hatchback, it looks like a car. So like I said, it's a cool car. I truly appreciate you guys watching this video. I just wanted to share some light because I've been getting a lot of people messaging me and leaving comments asking me about how do I feel about the car and what should be like the first modification for them to do when they just bought the car, just recent and all that stuff. So this was just a little quick video to sum it up for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope everybody stays safe, man. The world is so crazy how it is nowadays. Just learn to love each other and respect each other, man. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I need to get my ass to work.